Unveiling Multidimensional Consciousness, a Unified Theory of Existence, Déjà Vu, and Higher Dimensions. As we delve deeper into the nature of consciousness, time, and reality, we encounter a fascinating and often perplexing phenomenon, déjà vu. This fleeting, familiar sensation that a present moment has occurred before might hold a significant clue to understanding our consciousness and its potential existence beyond the constraints of linear time. To explore this, we will tie together ideas rooted in physics, philosophy, and even religious theory, while grounding them in the mathematical and scientific concepts that have evolved over the years, such as superposition, string theory, and the conservation of energy. The nature of consciousness and higher dimensions. Our exploration begins with the idea that consciousness is not confined to the three-dimensional space we experience. Rather, consciousness might span multiple dimensions, existing in superposition across multiple realities or timelines. Imagine consciousness as a point of energy that can inhabit various states or layers of existence, much like quantum particles can occupy different states until observed. This potential for simultaneous existence in multiple dimensions presents a fascinating framework for understanding both the complexities of human experience and the possibilities of life beyond this reality. In this model, life, energy, and consciousness do not disappear after death, but are instead transformed or transferred to higher dimensional spaces. Just as the conservation of energy dictates that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but simply converted from one form to another, we can propose that consciousness follows a similar principle. Upon physical death, the consciousness may move beyond the confines of 3D existence, perhaps joining a higher dimensional state of awareness where it could continue its journey in communion with the Creator or with the broader fabric of reality. Déjà vu, a brief alignment between dimensions. The concept of déjà vu fits neatly into this model. As a fleeting experience, déjà vu could signify a momentary alignment or overlap between our conscious self in this reality and the awareness existing in other dimensions. These experiences often manifest as brief, tranquil moments where time seems to fold upon itself and the present moment feels familiar, sometimes evoking a sense of peace and wonder rather than alarm. In this sense, déjà vu could be interpreted as a brief intersection of consciousnesses across dimensions. Perhaps in these moments, our consciousness in this dimension momentarily touches other versions of ourselves or other timelines. This overlap between consciousnesses could lead to the profound sense of having been there before. The peacefulness of the experience might reflect our deeper, unconscious awareness that these parallel realities are part of the larger, interconnected whole, a harmonious existence where time and space are fluid and nonlinear. The brevity of these moments of déjà vu aligns with the theory that these dimensional overlaps are brief and carefully timed, allowing us a glimpse into the fluid nature of time without fully disturbing the primary reality we inhabit. Just as quantum states exist in superposition, our consciousness might also exist in superposition, aware of, yet not fully engaging with, other dimensions or timelines. Déjà vu then becomes a momentary peek into that higher dimensional reality, providing not only a sense of peace but also a quiet affirmation of the interconnectedness of all things. A higher state of existence. What stands out in the phenomenon of déjà vu is the emotional quality of the experience. Unlike other puzzling phenomena, déjà vu is often met with curiosity and peace rather than shock or fear. This suggests that in these rare moments we may be briefly aligned with a higher state of consciousness, one that exists beyond the limitations of our temporal and dimensional perceptions. If consciousness, as we have speculated, spans multiple dimensions, it stands to reason that the brief experiences of déjà vu could serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all states of being, where time, as we know it, is not as rigidly defined. This connection to a higher state of existence, experienced through déjà vu, may leave many with a sense of peace because it resonates with a deeper, perhaps unconscious, recognition that we are part of a much greater whole, an existence that transcends our understanding of time and space. This fleeting alignment between dimensions serves not only as a cosmic reminder of our place in a larger, harmonious web of reality, but also as a bridge between our immediate experience and the timeless multidimensional truth of existence. Scientific grounding, superposition, and string theory. From a scientific perspective, the theories of superposition and string theory provide a robust framework for understanding how this might be possible. In quantum mechanics, particles can exist in a state of superposition where they occupy multiple states simultaneously until measured. If consciousness operates similarly, it may not be limited to a single fixed point in time or space. Instead, it could simultaneously exist in multiple states across various dimensions or versions of reality. This explains how we might experience déjà vu as a brief alignment between these states of consciousness, where two or more versions of ourselves momentarily converge. String theory further supports the notion of multiple dimensions. In its various forms, string theory suggests that the universe consists of additional spatial dimensions beyond the familiar three. These hidden dimensions could be where the other versions of ourselves exist, leading to the concept of parallel realities. If our consciousness is able to stretch across these dimensions, then the occasional moments of déjà vu could be the result of entanglement or brief overlaps between these alternate realities. Consciousness and the eternal cycle, life, death, and beyond, just as the energy of the universe is conserved, so too might our consciousness persist in ways we do not yet fully understand. Upon the death of the physical body, it may not simply cease to exist, but instead transition to a higher dimensional space. The consciousness, freed from the constraints of time and space, could enter a realm of eternal existence where it continues to interact with the Creator or with other conscious beings. In this higher dimensional state, our consciousness might exist in a form that transcends the limitations of the body and time as we understand it, perhaps reuniting with other aspects of our being spread across the multiverse. In this way, both the continuity of consciousness after death and the experience of déjà vu become part of the same phenomenon, moments of connection between our dimensional selves. Déjà vu offers us a glimpse into the possibility that our consciousness is not confined to the physical world, but instead moves through a continuum of realities, experiencing life, death, and rebirth across dimensions in ways we are only beginning to comprehend.